We're inside one of the library's two new bookmobiles, visiting with Outreach Services Manager Jesus Moya. Each year, the Outreach Service staff make about 4,000 visits to young children in daycares and faith-based organizations. And just recently, the bookmobile announced new services for the general public, resuming after 10 years at various locations in Marion County. Jesus, thank you for joining us. How exciting is it to have two new bookmobiles to serve the public?
It's really exciting. Outreach is a kind of service that, we just really want to get out there. We want to provide service to everyone, as many people as we can in Marion County. And so to have two brand new bookmobiles, that's a pretty big deal.
We'll talk about the general features of the bookmobiles in a moment, but for the people who may want to know how they're affectionately referred to, Toad and Frog, how did those names come about?
Sure, so that's from the classic story by Arthur LaBelle. That's something we just wanted to be able to differentiate the bookmobiles in-house, and we decided, hey, let's have a little naming contest between staff. And so we started referring to them as Frog and Toad, and pretty soon everyone else started referring to them as Frog and Toad. So we think they're a pretty good name for our vehicles.
Very appropriate. We did make news about 2 weeks ago announcing the public stops, the resumption of public services for adults and the general public. What went into that decision?
Sure. So, of course, having two brand new bookmobiles, having an available bookmobile to create this public route. So one of our bookmobiles, Frog, still provides services to the younger kids, but we decided that with Toad we would try to reopen these public routes. And what goes behind that is just trying to provide service to as many different people as we can in Marion County.
Right. And that speaks to the overall mission of the bookmobiles, the outreach services section, and the library's strategic plan to serve underserved neighborhoods, fill gaps in services, and really expose the library to more people than what we had done previously.
And yeah, that's exactly it, especially with the strategic plan. That really is the big motivating force there, to really get out there and provide as much service as we can to as many different folks as we can.
Okay, we're inside Frog, correct? Or Toad?
Toad. This is Toad.
This is Toad. Tell us what people are seeing. We have additional shelving. You're sitting on a new bench. What additional features are there?
The previous bookmobiles did not have, obviously, these benches, which I think are really cool. So we have benches on the inside. People can come in, get a little comfortable. Maybe they want to check out a book before they actually check out a book. Because this is Toad and this is the public route bookmobile, we do have a variety of materials in here for all ages and formats. So on the inside, it's brighter, it's bigger, and we're able to provide more for our patrons.
And it's got some technological features that are really enhancements from prior days, allowing people to use Wi-Fi to charge their electronic devices, and actually now to check out materials and get a library card right on the spot.
That's
correct?
Exactly right. We can provide live library cards. We can take the application, we can process them, and we can hand them over in about 5 minutes. We're able to provide Wi-Fi hotspot services wherever we go. And one of the cooler things that I really like about the bookmobiles are the solar panels up on top. It's a feature that no one can see, I know. But trust me, they're there. And the cool thing about having these available is that we don't have to run our generator all the time. So we can power the inside of the bookmobile, the lights, the computers, everything that we need on the inside, just from the solar panels.
And in terms of mobility, this bookmobile, the new bookmobiles, provide greater accessibility for those mobility challenged.
That's right. We have a larger ramp. We have the two doors. The bookmobiles drop. They get low to the ground. So it does provide access to individuals who normally wouldn't be able to come on the bookmobile.
Okay, we're speaking with Jesus Moya, Manager of Outreach Services. Jesus, we'd be remiss if we didn't give some tribute to your staff. Tell us about the kind of staff you have and what they do in serving Marion County.
Sure. So the outreach staff, the team, is really awesome. We do provide a variety of services, and so we have two full-time librarians who are on the bookmobiles every single day, and then we have part-time librarians who go out in our itty-bitty bookmobiles and provide storytime services to daycares and other faith-based organizations. And then we have a circulation staff who actually goes out into the community and drops off Baby Bunny book bags or totes of books to services and organizations who need reading material for their kids.
Right.
So we are out in the community in different ways every single day.
And in terms of that new public stop, the public route for the bookmobile, I'm sure people can learn about that, where the Bookmobile is going to be stopping, say, on a weekly basis.
That's correct. We're going to go live with a calendar here pretty soon. It'll be out in the indypl.org website, and that will tell us exactly where we will be.
Okay. Yeah. Well, keep on the lookout for that. Jesus, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And this is a great new home for you, one of
Yes.
the 2 new Bookmobiles. And again, Jesus mentioned that you can learn more about the new public stops soon on the library's website at indypl.org.